What is up, loyal lads and ladies? My name is Midnight Wolf, and welcome to another Star Citizen live stream. In today's video, I'm going to be trying to knock out as many different missions as I possibly can. So we're just gonna kind of go down the contracts menu and just starting from the top, and we'll try to do at least one of every type. If there's one that kind of goes a little bit faster, like doesn't take terribly long, I might do it a couple of times. So we're just gonna have some fun here. We're gonna try to see what are all the different types of missions that you could do within Star Citizen. Now, I like to stay on the right side of the law, so I won't be doing any of the kind of sketchy missions, but I plan on doing some of the lawful missions that involves, like, I don't know, transport missions in terms of can't even remember the names of it now. The box missions, investigation missions, I mean, just literally any mission that is on the actual contracts menu. So I think we are ready. Let me see here. If you're wondering why I don't have my camera, for some reason OBS is being a little funny today and it's not wanting to show my camera today, so I just figured I would just go without it. So there are some changes that I have done since the last stream, the last gameplay stream. So I think I got my host ass controls kind of where I want them. I worked on voice attack to get that working, so that's kind of be another sort of thing that we're going to kind of do while we're doing this, is testing out voice attack with the new commands that I've added. The commands that I added will be temporary placeholder commands because I want it to be a little bit more immersive, but for now I just have it functional. Like, I kind of ran out of time. I was really wanting to do this stream today, so I just kind of did a very bare bones version of each voice attack command, and I will revisit it. Some of them might actually work, depending on how I do it, because I have a couple of repeats, I think, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But anyways, we are in Microtech right now, and like I said, I'm literally just going to try to go down the list of contracts. See kind of what happens. I think I already mentioned I am using a controller, so it's much different than mouse and keyboard. And if you are curious as to how I'm able to kind of achieve the control scheme, because there are a lot of inputs that you have to do in Star Citizen to make anything work. Something's gonna be being, oh, this is kind of being a little weird today. What's the deal? There we go. That was weird. That's never happened before. But basically, we're gonna go through and just do as many random missions as we possibly can. And I think this will be a good stream to kind of show off what all is possible in Star Citizen. Now, there's some missions that I either haven't done in a very long time, or there are missions that I just never mastered, or even have never done. So it's probably going to be a learning experience as we go. There's also the possibility of special events running right now. I think there is a newer mission that might be going on right as we speak, and if that is the case, we will focus all of our attention on that mission. But I wanted to just see what kind of things that we can do. Let's kind of see here. I've got my attachments for my multi-tool. I got a knife, I've got my med pins. I do need a backpack if we want to do anything substantial today, but I think, let's see, I have the cutter tool, I got the medical, I've got the tractor beam. Do I have the I think I do have the mining laser. So I think we're good on the multi-tool. Let's see, what else do we need to get? So yeah, I do need a backpack, which we'll probably maybe head on up to Port Tressler and see about getting ourselves hooked up with a backpack, because that's the easiest location that I can think of to get a backpack. But I think that we are in a good spot here. Pull up the, let's see. Why is that not canceling? Interesting. This is weird. There we go. Uh-oh. I locked up. We are off to a great start. What is going on? This has never done this before. This has never done this before. I have no idea what's going on. Well, I guess we're gonna have to sit the main menu. That was weird. Leave it to the game to like work perfectly all the way up until I start recording. It's probably my bandwidth or stuff, you know, stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure probably my internet and trying to stream and play at the same time does bog things down a little bit. And I've also not been doing what I normally would do when I stream, and that's boot up Star Citizen first, because it always seems like whenever I boot Star Citizen up first and then boot every other application that I use, it seems to prioritize all like more processing speeds for Star Citizen compared to other applications. But it could be just me thinking that, and it may not actually be the case. But hopefully it'll actually start working. Okay, take 2. Go ahead and hide that. So that opens that up. Oh, the intel raid. This is the overdrive mission. All right, well, I guess we probably will reprioritize what we were originally planning. But for some reason my mobiGlas is not wanting to function properly. Here we go. This should work. So yeah, well, so we're gonna have to completely scratch my idea of going through the list of things. I think I'm gonna try to do this new mission, but first things first, let's go ahead and do a call to arms, get that accepted, and yeah, we're completely shifting gears. I do apologize. I wasn't really expecting this mission to go live. Of course I say that, and now I don't see that mission. It's because I'm in borderless? Why is that not? Weird. So that does that. That does that. With some technical difficulties here. I'm gonna have to look into something just really quickly. For some reason, my Moby glass is not wanting to function properly, so I'm gonna look into that. What's up, Pharisis? How's it going, man? There we go. Oh, that's why. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, okay. That is why it wasn't working properly. Now I remember. It was based on how I was mapping it. Okay, so I put the... There we go. I put the F1 key as the upper part of the DualSense touchpad. And that's why. I have to push the touchpad in a very specific spot to get that to work properly. Alright, that makes sense. And then if I hold L1 and do the same, that should be the star map. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we're in business. I was wondering why that was not working properly. Still getting used to the new controls with using the controller. So what have you been up to, Pharisis? You've been in the verse a lot? You've been doing other stuff? I decided that I wanted to play Star Citizen with a DualSense controller for the PlayStation 5. So I'm having to use like a third-party software to convert all of my controller inputs into keybinds and mouse binds as well. And in doing so, I think I found a really solid control scheme that at least feels good to me. I utilize L1 as a shift key, so if I double tap L1, it's also F, so it'll bring up my focus, or my interaction mode rather. If I push... So if I double tap it again, it goes away. So in order to do it that way, I had to set it up to where in the options menu, I have it set up to where, let's see, interaction mode toggle. So I have that turned on, and then I have it set to double tap. So if I double tap the L1, it brings up the interaction mode. But the reason why I had to do it that way is because, one, I want to be very intentional whenever I'm using interaction mode, and then two, it allows me to also use the L1 key as like a shift key and or a modifier key, and so now I can do other functions by holding L1 and then pushing another button. So I really like it. It feels really good using it that way. R1 is also sort of a shift key, but I don't have a lot of functions with it just yet. I mainly use it as my mouse scroll. So like, for example, if I open up my inventory screen and I go over to all of my inventory stuff, if I hold R1, I can scroll down. And if I hold L2, I can actually like that the L2 is the equivalent of right mouse clicking. And so I'm able to kind of grab on a point and then rotate around it, like for in the inventory system. Or for another good example, if I bring up the star map, I can actually navigate the star map by either holding down R2, which is the equivalent of left clicking, or I can hold L2, which is once again the equivalent of right clicking. It's kind of backwards in that sense, but it makes sense because of like when you're firing weapons, you normally would push the left click to fire a weapon. But in this case, it's a controller, and normally on a controller input, you fire weapons with the right trigger. So it just kind of seems to work out that way. But I can actually, holding R1 and then like using the right joystick, I can actually zoom in like normal. So people have said that it's impossible to utilize a controller simply because of like mouse purposes, or like using or being able to navigate the different menus. I think I found a way to make it work, as well as if let's say I wanted to use the touchpad as a mouse, I can actually, let's see, hold, or if I put my thumb on the touchpad and press the PlayStation button, I can actually enable the mount the touchpad as a mouse. So I can actually, it's kind of like a laptop mouse if you've ever used one of those. Yeah. I don't feel too limited with it just because of the L1 key being a shift key, and I can maybe explain like some of the keys later whenever I get out of the Armistice zones. I can actually show off like different examples of being able to utilize the shift key to then perform a lot of different functions, and it works out really nicely. Now, remembering all the keys, that will be something that I will have to kind of mess around with for a while until I get used to my own keybinds, because there are a lot, but it works really, really well. Because the way I see it is there's essentially there's essentially like 25 inputs on a controller by default. But if you have a shift key, then you could kind of double the inputs. But then you can also triple the inputs, because in Star Citizen's menus, I can show you really quick. If you go to the keybinds, you can literally, like, just about any input. Let me click. Let's see. What's a good example? Let me click on foot. If you click on this, you'll notice set to double tap. So if I pushed the Y key, or in this case it would be triangle, I believe. I think that's what I set to Y. But if I clicked that button, then I would have to double tap in order to move forward. And so that would basically triple the amount of keybinds that you have, because now you can set it up to where different inputs require a double tap. So there are so many different options with it when you have, or when you utilize a shift key, in other words. But anyways, once again, I'll try to explain as we go. Once I actually start doing some missions and get out of the Armistice zone, I can show that off. And then you pair that with my HOSAS controls, and I'll be able to do just about everything that I need to. Dang it. So that stinks. The that priority mission did pop up for me for like a split second, and then it went away. I'm wondering if it's a mission that you have to, like, only one person can do at a time, which would kind of stink, because I think it's a very, very long mission. But I'll just keep trucking along, trying to do as many different missions as possible. And if that mission does pop up again, then I will try to accept it as soon as possible. But we'll go ahead and, I mean, I'm literally just going to go down the list and I'm going to accept as many of these missions as I can all at once. And then we're going to like go mission to mission and try to do as much as possible. Very wide range of different missions here. Now, I might skip racing for now because that's something that I'm probably just going to only do an arena commander for now, just because it's so easy to crash and I don't really have a good racing ship. So that will probably be the only mission type I don't do. So anyways, I am rambling on, but I think that was plenty of time for people to hop in if they were going to hop in. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and accept this one. This one. Now some of these it'll probably say that I'm going to fail it just because it's going to probably be timed stuff. But we'll see what happens. But my plan is to definitely do as many missions as possible. Of varying types. Research. Interesting. What's this service beacon? Escort. Is requesting an escort at the location Schumann Mining. If accepted. Wow. Wait, what? 100,000 AUEC per minute until canceled by the initiator or abandoned by the service provider? Wow, that's tempting actually. It is another player, and because I'm going to be focused on other things, I shouldn't accept it, honestly. We'll do this one. I do like these bounty missions. You just hopped 3 servers and did not find it prior to me. Yeah, I guess I should have accepted it right away because it literally was in it right there, and I was like, oh, I need to accept call to arms first. So I like went over to call to arms, accepted that, and by the time I got back, it was gone. I was like, darn it. But that's okay. My main objective whenever I hopped on was to do various different missions. Now this is a salvage. I haven't really done a salvage mission. I'm not sure I can even do one, really. I can attempt it, but I don't know if it will actually let me do it. I'll try it. It does have a fee, but I mean, the fee is like nothing. I'll just accept one for now, and then if I'm able to do it, then cool. But I don't know how that works without a salvage ship. Active bounty. I'll do that one. Clear side of contraband. That's tempting, but it takes forever. You have to do like literally everything, but you know what? I'll accept it. Illegal monitors. I'll do just one of those for now. Remove illegal occupants. We'll do that one. All right, yeah, I think that's a good start, and we'll just kind of see what happens. Illegal monitors. I'll do just one of those for now. Remove illegal occupants. We'll do that one. All right, yeah, I think that's a good start, and we'll just kind of see what happens. Illegal monitors. I'll do just one of those for now. Remove illegal occupants. We'll do that one. All right, yeah, I think that's a good start, and we'll just kind of see what happens. there is a pirate baiting escort in service beacon, you could go spank. I don't think I'm good enough to do so. Alright, so we're just gonna go down the list of things. So we're gonna start with retrieval op. And honestly, okay, I wanted to see if this one also was at Ghost Hollow, because if I can pick up a bunch of packages at the same spot, might as well do that. So I guess we're going to Ghost Hollow first, which is gonna be insane considering that one is a hotbed for combat activities. Cool. All right. I may do one pit stop though, just so I can go get me a backpack. So Ferris, in my last stream, I don't know if you saw it, I actually decided to read the letter of the chairman, or letter from the chairman rather, and once that was done, I kind of gave my prediction from what I think will be the road to 1.0. Like, I think I kind of listed out different features that I think are the pillars for getting Star Citizen to 1.0 status. So if you are interested in hearing my thoughts, as well as reading the letter in audiobook format, with some commentary mixed in with it as well, feel free to do that, man. No worries, man. It is on my channel if you want to, if you're interested, because there's a lot of good stuff in that letter. I appreciate it. Lots of good stuff in that letter. Like, I don't know if you've read it yet yourself, but solid information in regards to the talks of 1.0. Like, I didn't think that our letter of the chairman would actually focus on talking about 1.0 as though it's like very, very close. Like, that's what they made it sound like. Now, that being said, I don't think it'll be this year, and I certainly don't even think it'll be next year. But I actually, in my video, kind of outline that I think it could easily be 2027 would be the year. I think that will be, honestly, to kind of spoil a little bit of what I said in that video, I personally think that we will get a release date at this year's CitizenCon, and then the release date, at least as far as I'm concerned, will probably be either late 2026 or 2027. Seems like very, very far out. What might end up happening is it'll be a 2026 release date, and then it may get pushed back a little bit. Just, you know, the usual delays in this sort of industry. And then I think after that, I think it will release either very late 2026 or early 2027, and then 1.0 for Star Citizen I think will release right after that. Like maybe even the same day. It may be like a bang bang kind of thing. They've already said that even after, like even in the letter, they said that only 2 years away. I mean, I really genuinely think it truly is within 2 years this time around. But no, yeah, you're right. But in terms of what they said, 1.0 isn't the end. So they said that their kind of definition of what 1.0 is some like features and content that is ready for consumer release and polish. So they're gonna, I guess, probably put a big emphasis on polishing and getting as many features as they feel are consumer ready, and that's when they will say that we are in 1.0. And in my video I do outline what I think. Interesting. I can't get up. In my video I actually outline, oh, that was weird. I actually outline what I think those features would be, the features that they will want to include at a minimum. There we go. I could just leave that open. Okay, cool. But yeah, features that I think would be the minimum requirements for them to consider Star Citizen 1.0. And I'm not going to go over that today of what I think that is, but definitely go check out that video later on if you're interested in all that. But anyways, the but they did say that once 1.0 is out, it does not mean the end of development. They said that it will be just a kind of like, this is the minimum requirements to meet a certain criteria, and then after that they're going to continue on and continue to add on and new features, probably obviously new star systems and all that sort of thing. So also just a heads up, this is like voice attack enabled stream, so if you hear me just like start trying to like dish out commands to control my ship, I do apologize if that gets a little annoying. So without further ado, let's see. Gotta think of this real quick. Flight ready. I'm gonna say flight ready again, just to get rid of an overlay that just popped up. Flight ready. Flight ready. There we go. So I guess I bound my flight ready command to something that actually puts up an overlay from the GeForce or whatever, or NVIDIA. Let's see. Camera. So looks like I have damage to my ship. Camera. Here we go. Yes, I do have voice attack. I've actually had it for quite some time, but a while back there was an update and I forgot to move, or I forgot to take my in-game Star Citizen controls and put them out of the Star Citizen file so it didn't get deleted when there was an update. And so then all my controls got reset one patch, and then I lost like all of my controls, and that affected all of my commands. So I had to kind of give up on that for a while, but I've now got my control scheme pretty much saved outside of the file. Request landing. So I have to say request landing just because I'm using very, very basic controls. I was trying to get as many like commands done as possible before this stream, and I just kind of ran out of time, so I just did bare bones of each kind of command. So there might be some commands that seem out of place, like request landing and that when I'm trying to take off. But yeah, so I was planning on doing it, and it actually popped up in my feed or in my contracts menu, and I'm like, oh, but I first need to go and get the call to arms mission. So I accepted the call to arms, and by the time I got back to the main menu for the contracts, it was already gone, and I didn't realize that it's probably only one person at a time or one group at a time can accept that mission. And so or at least that's what it seems like, because now the mission is gone, and so I unfortunately missed out on that, but I will keep an eye out for it. And right now I'm just gonna go and do a bunch of random missions. I'm gonna do as many different types of missions as possible. I'm not gonna stick to any one type of mission. So we're gonna do deliveries, we're gonna do probably some bounties, some mercenaries, some just random stuff. And speaking of random stuff, I did accept a salvage mission. I may need to get me a salvage tool. Engage quantum drive.
Spooling quantum drive.
Let's go. There we go. Still trying to remember my commands there. Disengage quantum drive. There aren't enough bunkers for everyone doing the event. Oh, is that how that works? Do they kind of, is it like every single bunker is available for this kind of mission? Hello. Request landing. Please proceed to assigned landing bay. If that's the case, then that's pretty interesting. Landing gear. The one thing I do not like about the C1 Spirit is it's got way too big of a wingspan for the hangers that it gives you. That's kind of an oversight on CIG's part for sure on the design. Camera. Like in this case, like I think the doors just got stuck, so I'm gonna have to like kind of go in at an angle. There we go. Camera. I guess I probably should have powered off my engines, but that's okay. We're not going to be here too terribly long. I may need to get some food as well, food and water. While we're here, might as well. But I'll get a backpack first so I can store all that. I don't know if it's me or what, but this door feels slower today. Did you get the new F-76 Mark II? No, I unfortunately don't have the funds to be able to just buy any ship in the game. My plan is like this will be my main ship. So the C1 is my go-to. That's the one that I did use real money for. I don't really plan on upgrading it at all. I am considering the idea of buying like the base level starter pack tier ship, like an Aurora or some other base level, and then kind of go up the upgrade chain with that ship eventually, but to have like a secondary ship. But I don't know. I don't really need that right now. I'm good with what I have. The C1 is a perfect ship to get you started, so I'm not too worried about having another ship, but it would be interesting nonetheless. Let's see here. Pez at its finest. They missed it by this much. All right. I might can buy food at a different terminal. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the cargo center real quick to see. I don't think they will have it here, but I'm gonna see if they have the salvage tool. I don't think they do. I think I have to go to a different station.
For anything cargo related, the terminal's your best bet.
There we go. That was kind of weird. Personal weapons. Mining. Max lift. Tractor. Yeah. I didn't think they did, but I figured I would just check just in case. They have cruise in cargo center.
If you're here for cargo, that terminal over there is what we want.
Salvage tool in Tressler at ship parts shop. Oh, really? That's good to know. Thanks for the tip. So we'll go hit up that place then. So is it at Platinum Bay? Ah, okay. Salvage tool. Oh, that's cool. What about this? I mean, this was probably the better tool to have. I should probably buy a bunch of canisters as well, I would imagine. I don't really know what's a good number, so I'm just gonna buy 15 and put it on the ship. Yeah, that's I think all I need. Now we need a backpack. That one's compatible. I think I'll just do this one. I heard that the canisters are bugged and can't be sold anywhere. I don't know if they fixed it yet or not. I hope so. I am doing... I mean, this could be completely unrelated, but I am doing the... I am doing the... like, one of the salvage missions later on, and that might not matter. I can't remember fully how the salvage missions work because I've never done the salvage mission, but I have done salvage before. Let's buy some Karna batteries. I'll just buy like 10 for now. That's a good number, I think. Yeah, I really hope that they fix that if that is truly the case. And I'll put those on the... well, actually, that might actually fit. Oh, they do fit. Cool. And they take up no inventory space? That's weird. Don't the salvage missions need a salvage ship to be worth it? Really? That is good to know. I'm curious, do they have... is the Vulture available for rental? That is a beefy... it's a beefy looking device there. All right. I think we're finally maybe need, I can't remember. I don't think this shop has food and water at the terminal. I can't remember if there is a terminal at yeah, I didn't think so. You can buy it at New Deal for 1.3 million. That is true. I'm very close to that, actually. Crew, Lux, and Cargo Center. Is that where you get, where you can get some food? I'll just double check that real quick.
Hey. The vehicle terminal should handle that.
So they don't have, they should really add the Vulture as a rental. That, I mean, it's been out long enough. That'd be really good.
You alright? There's a cargo terminal over there that you saw, right?
So you said there's food and water here? Oh, yeah. Do backpack. Let's buy like 10 of them. You have a Vulture? Oh, that'd be great, man. I would appreciate that. Are you in Star Citizen right now? That would be fantastic because yeah, then I could give the salvage mission a go for the first time. I have done salvage before, but I've not done the actual mission. I'll have to log on first. No worries, no rush, just whenever you can. That would be fantastic, man, but my goal is to do some of these other missions first. So I'm going to try to go in order at which I accepted them. So once again, I just no rush, just whenever you can hop on, that'd be fantastic. And I have no idea where my ship went. Usually it puts me at hangar 4. I'll see if that is where it's at. Nope. I guess I'll just try to store my ship. That's kind of weird. Oh, now it's showing it. Hangar 2. There we go. Okay, I was afraid of that. I wasn't sure how long it would take before I would start failing missions. if all of the missions fail, I'll just kind of accept each different type one by one going like forward. But I was kind of thinking that they would be indefinite until I either log off or server crashes. Which, speaking of server crash, I am really excited about getting the replication layer and hopefully crash recovery. I'm hoping. I don't know if they've confirmed crash recovery yet. I know they've said that replication layer is coming in. So if that's, and it seems like the last couple of tests that they've done it's worked flawlessly. So I really am excited about that. How far along is Loyalia now? So are you just joking? Or is that a serious question? Because like if you're meaning by, or meaning what I'm thinking you're meaning, are you asking about whether or not the system is almost ready? Like the star system? Because I have no idea if that's the case. I literally picked a random star system, but I say random. I actually picked it requesting landing. Request landing. There we go. I literally oh cool. I literally picked a random star system based on a system that has a planet that is described as being extremely beautiful. And so nope, you started a Discord group a year ago or so, didn't you? Yes, I did. It went fairly well. A lot of people, or I say a lot of people, a decent amount joined it, but I've kind of taken breaks from Star Citizen since then, and so it hasn't been very active. I'm hoping that will change going forward, because my plan is, honestly, I'm really wanting to start Star Citizen Life Among the Stars back up soon, and I'm thinking 3.8 or 3.23 is the best time. Engage quantum drive. Engage quantum drive.
Spooling quantum drive.
Let's go. I don't know why my dude's looking up. What's going on? So the Discord group has not been active, but we will definitely, hopefully with Life Among the Stars starting back up, we will definitely be able to redo that, or get hopefully everybody back on. That's my hope, is to get some interest back into the community, and we'll see what happens. But I know I've been away for quite some time, and so hopefully with the new streams going out for Life Among the Stars, we will see some solid interest again. So that is my hope, and we'll see what happens. I appreciate it, Dismer. You're welcome to join me on my missions as well. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, I'm totally using mouse and keyboard right now. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna just start sharing a bunch of missions. So if you start getting these, any of them that you would like to accept, so I'm sharing it right about now. And sharing, share, and share. There you go. So now all of them should be shared. Ah, failed mission. So, yeah, I totally like accepted a bunch of them at once. I do apologize for my scatterbrained. I'm kind of all over the place. I'm a little bit out of practice and still trying to build back up that confidence again. So I do apologize. Headlights. Disengage quantum drive. I think is my link. Camera. Huh. Did I already say landing gear? Oh, I think I accidentally pushed my keybind. That's probably why. Camera. Camera. Let's see here. I think I can squeeze in right here. Open all doors. Open all doors. There we go. I think I just landed on NPC. Open all doors. Hey, there we go. Kill engines. Camera. Get out. There we go. You guys still join me in, and whenever you want to do salvage missions, I can just grab the ship. Nice. Yeah, so speaking of that, let me pull up contracts. So we'll probably, I'm gonna try to do these in relative order so you can see. I might, since we can skip down to the salvage one after we finish all the delivery missions. So if you want to do the salvage, we can do all the deliveries real quick, and then we can jump down and do the salvaging. If you got time. All right, so I did explain or say earlier that I would kind of go over like some controls here. So in order for me to pull up my guns, if I hold L1 and then tap R2, it actually pulls up my primary weapon. If I hold L1 and double tap R2, it brings out my sidearm. If I hold L1 and tap R1, it brings out my fists. If I hold L1 and double tap R1, it brings out my knife. And then if I want to do a grenade, I don't know if I have grenades actually, but if I want a grenade, I think it's L1 and circle. Yeah, I didn't think I did have one. So that's how I'm able to quickly swap between the different weapons and stuff. Woo. Why is he not taking damage? Whoa. Crap. He's not taking any damage for some reason. The down arrow key is what I use to bring out my med pens. I'm just gonna run away. It's a little laggy. Run away. My up arrow brings out the torch. Ooh. They might have fixed the grenades. I haven't had any problems, at least in a... Oh my goodness, there's a dude there. So R3 is actually my takedown. But it didn't work for some reason. Hey, Squirrel Lord, how you doing, man? Ah, okay. I've got to go to the tower first. If I want to lean, it's left. If I lean left, or if I want to lean left, I press the left arrow key. If I want to lean right, I press the right arrow key. Now, if I want to customize my weapon, if I hold L1 and tap the left key, it brings up my customization. I think double tap is inspect. Yeah. So if I do that same keybind in double tap, it will inspect it. R1 and right, the right arrow changes the fire, the fire type. So now I'm full auto, single fire. If I double tap the up arrow, it does the helmet wipe. still pulling crazy overtime at work. Oh, how is that going? What, where do you work at again? I don't fully remember. Uh-oh.
Guess I'll go take a look. I do everything round here.
Ooh, the lag. It's getting harder to see. Whoa, holy cow. Oh, no. Oh. What? Who was shooting me? I thought I got downed. Oh, that was sketchy.
The skag slit me.
Armed security in Seattle. Nice. That's actually a cool job. All right, let's see if I can get this guy. He's right over there. Okay. So in order for me to go prone, I have to double tap circle. Come on, bring out the gun. Since he's a little bit further away. There we go. This lag, man. Holy cow. Oh, snap.
Someone get eyes on this slippery bastard now. Yeah, I guess I should look into it.
That dude. There we go. Whew. That dude was giving me some problems. Two down there. You see another guy? There's the ladder.
The skag slit me.
You can only watch for a few minutes. Hey, you as well, man. I do appreciate you coming by.
Any trace of him?
Um... Let's see here. If I wanted to free look, if I hold L1, I can actually free look. Oh, snap. Oh no. Oh man, this lag. It's gonna be the death of me. Oh my. Hello. Run. Oh, run, run! Ah! This lag, dadgummit! Oh my goodness. Yeah, I probably picked the wrong mission on this one. Oh my goodness. Does anybody have any suggestions on broadcast settings? Because, like, when I'm not streaming, my frames are way better. But the moment I start streaming, my frame rates are terrible. I do appreciate it. It's like it's almost a slideshow. Bandwidth issues? I could be. I don't know if I should lower the stream bandwidth, but I've already got it relatively low. I've also done tweaks to like the latency. Like apparently like higher latency means better quality videos. And I thought also it meant like better performance too as well, or better performance increase, but maybe not. That could be an issue as well. I don't I really need to get like a Wi-Fi booster for the room that I play in, because the modem is on the opposite side of the house. Oh no, you died too. Uh-oh. Hmm. No worries. Now I'll come back. Well, I'll go ahead and respawn. That's fine. We can go immediately back to our bodies and get our stuff back. Which I think I messed up because I think I might be respawning at Microtech instead of Port Tressler. Which is fine. But it would have been probably a lot faster. When you become an undead, invite Ku and I'll put him on backup. All right, cool. We need backups for our backups. And then we need backups for those backups. Let's see. Here we go. Still getting used to my own control scheme that I established. So I have to like think extra hard about how to get places. There you are. Oops. So I think it's because I'm not party lead. Dismer, can you make me a party lead real quick? And then I'll add our friend here. Thank you, sir. All right. Invite sent. Cool. And literally, if anybody else wants to join as well, they are more than welcome. I'm gonna double check, see if that priority mission popped up. I'll try to keep an eye on that. Nope. Not yet. So I'm gonna try to retrieve all my stuff. Main thing is Ghost Hollow is very, very unperformant. If that's a word. Quite the delay. It probably is by about 15 seconds at least, because I did change that in hopes that it would help with the performance. I don't know if it was a successful change. All right, let's get a better undersuit. Actually, I mean, I probably shouldn't because I'm going to be getting all my stuff back anyways. But I probably want to take at least one gun. Oh, I think I need a armor piece. I'll just wear stuff that I don't really care about. Wear one of those. Wear one of those. Need a chest piece that I don't care about. Probably this one. Just be a hodgepodge of random gear. and then a weapon. We'll do that. That's probably good. Just so I have some sort of defense. I know this much. I'm going to try to avoid Ghost Hollow for the rest of the stream after we get our stuff back, retrieve those boxes that are there. And I'm going to try to avoid Ghost Hollow.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Can y'all hear me? Via in-game chat? Or can you hear me now? I can't remember. I don't think you can communicate with the comms unless you actually hail someone. Okay, I probably have to hail you, and you probably have to accept the, or like basically call you. You probably have to accept the call, and then it would let you hear me. Only thing is, I think you can only call one person at a time. I could be wrong. I mean, I guess we could try that. See what happens. Comms party. Connect to audio channel. Oh, there we go. Maybe that's how. Can y'all hear me now? What about now? Hello? Can you hear me? We obviously need to be near. I do know that much. I did connect to the audio channel to see if that would work.
Capsule now approaching station.
I know I can probably call you, but I think you can only hail one person at a time.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Comms ended. Wah, wah, wah. We're learning stuff. Am I already at common? No, I'm not. I guess I probably should have gotten on the train before doing all of that.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
So here's a funny story. Since the last time that you guys I have talked, so I did actually upgrade my CPU, but the problem was the new CPU is not compatible with my motherboard. I didn't know that they changed the format on the pins, and so now I have a CPU, or a new CPU, but I can't use it yet until I can upgrade my motherboard. Unfortunately. But that's what I get for not double checking.
capsule.
So I recommend definitely keep track of that. I think I went to the wrong. I totally did. I got just so I got very distracted. I don't know if you can. I was gonna say I might could go. That's brutal. I was gonna say I might could go to the where you can call the ground vehicles. You might could get a small spacecraft there, but I can't remember. So anyways, yeah, it definitely stunk whenever I realized that, but then I'm like, oh well, that's okay. I did also at the same time upgrade my RAM, so now I have like way more RAM than I probably need, but I did do that as well at the same time. But that was back in like December that happened.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. Capsule now approaching station.
I'm like two hours into this stream and haven't even finished a single mission. Oh my goodness, I just realized that.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Yeah. Everything takes a little bit of time. It's a commitment, that's for sure. Standard SC gameplay. But you know, I love it. Like, even something as simple as the transit system, like, yeah, it does take a long time sometimes to deal with the train system and all that, but you play Star Citizen for the experience. It's kind of like the whole, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And that's what I love about Star Citizen. It's 90% admiring cool armor sets, and then the 10% fun gameplay. I'm just kidding. No, it's about the experience, though, for sure. You have no markers? Yeah. Hopefully by next stream I'll get my camera working again. For some reason, when I booted up OBS, my camera decided to not work. It could be as simple as a loose connection on the USB side. Excuse me. Yeah, it could be something as simple as that.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see. Let's get out the old Aurora.
Your vehicle has
Hangar
been
2.
visit us again.
For the latest updates on ship availability and gating items, please use one of the convenient delivery systems.
Wow. Been so used to that C1 and my old Cutlass that going back to the Aurora. It's so tiny. I love it though. My original, like, I like strategically backed the I did the Aurora game package as opposed to the, is it the Titan? No, I don't think it's the Titan. There, whatever the other ship is that requests landing.
You are clear to launch.
Flight ready. Landing gear. But I strategically got the Aurora. Flight ready. I strategically got the Aurora for the purpose of having a bed, because the other game package of the same price didn't have a bed. At least at the time. And so, engage quantum drive. Spool quantum drive.
Spooling quantum drive.
So that was my initial thought, was to go ahead and get the Aurora since you get a bed with it. And then eventually I upgraded to the Cutlass Black and used that for quite some time. But my whole reasoning, like, and now like this, that my strategy changed again, in the sense that the whole reason why I wanted to get the C1 over the Cutlass Black, which they're similar in price range, like I had to spend a little bit extra money to get the C1, but the only reason why I wanted to do the C1, because they're essentially the same ship, just different styles and different manufacturers, is the C1 had a bathroom. But, you know, I wanted these gameplay features to where I could actually, like, live on my ship. And having a bed, you know, whenever I got the Aurora, having the bed, being able to live on the ship was my initial thought process there. And then, but then one of the Citizen Cons, I think it was last year's Citizen Con, not 2023, but 2022, I think, they mentioned hygiene quite a bit as something that you've got to worry about later on. Not necessarily, I don't know what my joystick is doing. Not necessarily for health reasons, but it's actually just a spool quantum drive.
Spooling quantum drive.
There we go. It's basically what was I going with that? I totally lost my train of thought there. Oh, it's the whole purpose of the bathrooms is to, of course, keep up hygiene, but it's also so that the NPCs don't make snarky comments towards you for smelling bad or whatever. So I thought that was kind of funny. It's like, I want my character to have good hygiene. Um, request landing.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
But with the C1, in theory, it should function very well as a multi-purpose ship, especially for like a mobile base, if you will, because of the fact that it has a bed, 2 beds really. Landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm gonna set my spawn, by the way.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Takeoff complete.
But I really like the idea of like having a small cargo ship like the C1 or the Cutlass Black, simply because you can do almost every gameplay loop with that ship or with those ships. That's what I like about them. And so that's why I wanted to keep my pledge for those one of those 2 ships. Was it 2023 sitcom? I could have sworn it was 2. Man, okay. I guess that just goes to show how much that CitizenCon was packed full of really good stuff that totally forgot that that was this year, or this last CitizenCon. You remember the days of bed logging and a friendship and having to character reset every that would suck. I don't fully remember that much about that because I rarely bed logged, especially on other people's ships. Mainly because it was buggy and glitchy. I do know that much. Like, it never really worked. At least in recent memory, they've really stepped it up several notches. Alright, I'm gonna get some med pins here.
Welcome to Kelto RX, where fast and reliable medical treatment is always what the doctor
Actually, 6 pins would probably be good since I can hold 3 at a time. Alright, time to finally go back to get my stuff. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh. I was like, no. Don't lock up on me. Which? Where? Ah, dang it. Was it 2? I'll try hangar 2. See if that fixes it. Is it hangar 1? Hey, there it is. Oop, died again. Want to come rescue me? Yeah, I got you. In my little Aurora. Request landing.
You are clear to launch.
Takeoff complete.
This is one good thing about the Aurora is it could actually fit in the hangar really nicely. And you can actually go through the doors before they completely open.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Spool quantum drive.
Spooling quantum drive.
Let's go. Let's go.
Quantum drive is now on. Landing gear raised.
Ghost Hollow. Fits in the character too. That's true. That is ultimately my dream though, honestly. Is one day having a ship that I can actually put another ship inside of. I do have the C2 with in-game money, but that's gonna probably be wiped relatively soon anyways, so I'm not counting on 323 being wipe free, especially since they're probably gonna want to test out the new economy updates to test progression. Disengage quantum drive. But I would love to have a ship where I can put another ship inside of it. I love the idea of having like a little snub fighter, which I know the Constellation is designed to be that way, but I'm not a big fan of the Constellation design. Like, I hope they release another ship with that same sort of concept of docking, with the docking mechanic, because that would be really cool. Headlights. Landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Well, tree.
Landing complete.
Engines off.
Engines are off.
There's baddies in the tower near you. Okay. Thank you. See if I can even do this. All right. Uh-oh. Run! There we go. Now I gotta get my stuff. Uh-oh. Ah! Run! I mean, at least the AI is kind of working. Oh, this one you can't change fire. Interesting. Dang. Holy cow. Can't even get close to this guy. I mean, that's nice to see. I'm glad the AI is actually like able to fire at you. It definitely makes the game more challenging. I cannot wait for the new upscaling tech. That might actually help in performance. Whoa, they can shoot through that? What? Oh my goodness. Run! Oh. That hurt. Now I got a head injury. Golly. They are brutal. Are you still alive? Oh, snap. This is hard. We may have to abandon this mission. They are beating our butts. I can't even, I brought the wrong weapon for this area. Overnight. Oh, hey. Crap. The overdrive. Crap. Wrong button. Contracts. Dang it. I couldn't do it fast enough. I think it's because I accidentally clicked decline. Dang it. Should have just used my keyboard. Alright. Wait, is this? That's not what I was wearing. Oh, this isn't somebody else. Hey, there we go. Got all my stuff back. Are you still over here, Dismer? I can't see. It's a good thing NPCs can't fly planes. Because they could totally just like get on my ship. There we go. Got somebody. Hey. Got him. I hope they so far so good. I was about to say I hope they fixed the ladders. Oh snap. Holy cow. Ah, no. Oh man. Hey, AI is working. Yeah, I should have left when I had the chance too, man. It's easier when the game isn't super laggy. Especially with the controller. Because, like, I don't think there's any kind of aim assist. And so that might be one thing that's kind of handicapping me. Especially with the performance issues, because then, like, you know, because if it being with it being a slideshow, it's hard to kind of get aimed on somebody, if you know what I mean. I hate to throw excuses out there, but you can only do so much when the game is a bit of a slideshow. Yeah, we might can go ahead and abandon this mission and try to do a different place that's a lot more performant friendly. Thank you, sir. Not going back there. Oh, I have a tier 1 injury. Breathing so heavily. Golly. My dude is not in good shape. Whoa! What? Where did he come from? I just need to leave. Is he shooting me from up there? Run. Yeah, I'm not really too worried about the packages at this point. I'm just trying to get out of here. I'll go do a different area that's a lot more performant friendly, because yeah, it's really hard to aim. In this particular area. Abandoned ship. Abandoned mission. Especially with me having a tier 1 injury. I'm gonna be slow getting to my ship. Wait, now it's not letting me focus. I can't interact anymore. Am I dead? Yeah, my interaction mode's broken. Can I not interact if I have a tier 1? Oh snap, I see a dude up there. Run away! They got dead eye aim. Run away! Oh, this is so slow. Yeah, let me get into cover and I'll reshare everything. Crap. There we go. All right, sharing missions now. I was crouched. This is how fast I can walk. I can't believe I've been streaming for like two and a half, 3 hours, and I haven't completed a single mission. That is sad. Oh, I'm dead. There's no way I'm getting out of this one. Yep. Dang it. Dang it. Is anybody nearby? Pressing the wrong button. Can't tell if anybody's nearby me or not. Yeah, this is bad. My my frames are not good. One thing I do miss the Cutlass Red being a respawn ship. You're capped? No. I was so close, man. I was so close. But there was no way I could outrun anything. Dang. Oh, is that you? Oh, I see. Is this you right here? My hero! Run! Run! Get up! Go! Go! Leave this place! Yeah. I ain't coming back here on stream for a while. At least until we get upscaling. Either okay, whatever comes first, upscaling or a new motherboard. Which I think the upscaling will be way before I get a motherboard. Okay. Oh, I think my phone just died. Oh, that's terrifying.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking.
Engines on.
Systems on. Engines on. Launch complete.
Landing gear.
Landing gear up.
Camera. Close all doors. Camera. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so my phone just died, so I can't really see your guys' messages. If y'all want to use in-game chat, I'm gonna swap over to that. For some reason, I have a weird drift to my joystick. For like, it keeps wanting to yaw left for some reason. Hello. All right, let's get to Port Tressler. So, star map. Star map. There we go. Whoa. Why is it zooming? I'm not doing this. Whoa. Engine's on. Engine's on. Engine's on. That was a weird glitch. What? Why is it? Something's going weird. It's like somebody's taking control of my zoom. I'm not doing that. That is weird. I've never had this problem before. What is going on? Why is it doing that? I've never seen this do that before. What is going on? I can't use the star map because it keeps zooming in indefinitely. Well, I've never seen this glitch in my life. Oh, and now it's not letting. Something's going wrong. Hey, I got the mission, guys. I think. It didn't give it to me. Are you serious? I clicked accept. That's annoying. Star map. Star map. Oh man. Spool quantum drive.
Spooling quantum drive.
See if I can get there manually. I gotta find microtech or new mappage. There it is. Let's go.
Quantum travel engaged.
That's so weird. I've never seen this bug before. Where I'm like, it's just stuck in mouse scroll mode.
Quantum travel complete.
Wondering if voice attack has anything to do with that, because I didn't have that problem until I started, or until I enabled voice attack. Let's go.
Quantum travel engaged.
Disengage quantum drive. Request landing.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear.
Landing gear down.
Well, I thought we were about to do the priority mission. It gave it to me. I clicked accept, and it checked my accepted missions, and it was gone. It's like, what? I cannot enter a hangar without hitting the sides.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Headlights. Kill engines.
Engines off.
Now for the limp. We can do whatever missions you guys would like to do. What all of the mission lists, what would you guys like to do next? Would you guys like to do the salvage mission next? Because I've not done a salvage mission yet. After I get all healed up. Oh, I just realized my comms were online this whole time. I'm all beat up. I just realized, like, my backpack is completely gone. At least I got my armor. That's the main thing. I mean, I don't really care much for the helmet. I'm really wanting to get my old olive green outfit. I miss that outfit so badly. But I can't find the helmet that I used to rock. Or the arms and legs. Well, I might could get the arms and legs. Well, definitely the legs on the 890 jump mission. Let me get inside. Woo! There's almost not enough time to limp into the the elevator. I'll text you guys. If you guys get the special mission at all while we're doing this, go ahead and accept it as soon as you see it. That way it increases our chances of getting it. You got a crime stat? Can you do salvage with a crime stat? Oh, that sucks. How bad of a crime stat? I'm almost there. Oh, you don't have a crime stat. I gotcha. You were saying imagine. Okay, I misunderstood.
Good day. Whether it's a simple case of the sniffles or something more serious, getting the right treatment has never been easier thanks to the advanced
Let's see here.
available at every Kelso RX.
I don't really want to do the overdrive mission unless we get to start from the beginning. Because I want to see the whole thing. That's 6 through 9.
Feeling better? What better way to celebrate than with frosty hydro frogs from Kelso?
Would Anthony
Sneak
Oddlaw
food treats
please contact the
everyone
front
loves.
desk? Anthony Oddlaw, please contact the front desk.
This is so funny, man. My dude is just so beat up.
Be sure to stop by our
Would the
pharmacy
family
for
of patient
quality
Beth
medicines that you
Taggart
need
please
at
contact
prices
Dr.
you're
Hunter?
gonna love.
Where is room number 3 at? I don't even see the... Oh, there it is. They put room 3 in a weird spot.
Whether it's a simple case of the sniffles or something
It's all mostly the same, just running progressively harder and harder bunkers. Oh, interesting.
available at every Kelso RX.
Patch me up, Doc. I'm better now. So that means I lost my backpack.
Just a friendly reminder that no matter your health status, just by being here, you're already taking an important step on the road.
That's unfortunate. Wait. Oh, like, why am I still going slow?
If anyone has seen a green
It's
and black
because
carryall,
I didn't.
Just relax. Everyone here at Kelto RX will
somebody,
take great care of you.
somebody else is messed up. Is this one of you guys?
urgent page for Nurse Ratcliffe.
Medical concerns got you worried? Look at Kelto
They look drunk.
for fast and reliable medical treatment, always with Dr.
Hello there. Have you been drinking?
Ready to get your care quicker? Use one of our convenient self-check-in terminals and
Dr.
start
Bolin,
better
you wanted in recovery?
way to celebrate.
Dr. Bolin, you're needed in
Frosty
recovery.
Hydro Frogs from Kelto. Sweet, cool treat everyone loves.
Rape. Oh,
Attention.
what?
Now, left is off limits to all staff until further notice. No one
I guess he just backspaced. That's funny. Oh, I see you. Oh, excuse me. I see you up there. Say cheese. Yeah, do y'all want to go do that salvage mission?
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Here, let me see if it'll let me share it. All right. I shared it. I'm going to double check to see. Gotta play the guessing game on which hangar to go to. I'm gonna see if my backpack somehow is on the ship inventory, because that has happened to me fairly recently, where my backpack was just randomly gone. And then I checked the ship inventory and it was just miraculously there, so maybe it somehow got on there. I doubt it. Excuse me. Vehicles. I do have a backpack. Oh, it was just invisible. There we go. Hey, there we go. Got my backpack. Well, I say I got my backpack. Weird. Maybe I should wear this backpack. My backpacks are not visually being represented for some reason. Interesting. Excuse me. Are y'all here? Oh, the salvage is like all the way in another state or part of the... Trying to stay in the microtech area. I just now realized that. I'm gonna accept these and see if these are in the area. I could read it, but it's probably just faster to just do it this way. Accepted. All right, I am sharing all of the salvage just in case one of them is relatively close. That one's not any closer. I get the feeling that none of these are going to be close. $43 million. That's not what I wanted. What's the military upgrade?
ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrievals. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I feel like I missed the whole conversation. Hey, what pad are y'all at? Or what hangar? Maybe it'd be faster if I typed it. Oh, nice. You're in space right now? Well, this is nowhere near you guys. Holy cow. I'm wondering if any of these are accessible. No. Oh, it's just the storage. I was about to say, no way. See, what time is it? Dang, it's already 11 o'clock. I started the stream at like 8:30 or something like that, or maybe, yeah, something like that, and I literally got nothing finished. Oh my goodness, that is terrible. Hmm. Hmm. Do one of y'all have the vulture out? Hey, I see you. Cool. I say we go do a salvage mission real quick. Since I have the marker, I'll take us there, and I'll just split the profits, whatever we get from it. Hangar 3, alrighty. Totally left you, my bad. Okay, cool. That's not creepy at all. All right. Flight ready. Flight ready. Request landing.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Request landing. Oh, it may not let me open the hangar doors since I'm in your ship. Request landing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that didn't even work.
Landing complete. Launch complete.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna make sure that my keybinds are ready for salvage.
Landing complete.
Okay, cool. Oh wait, I may not have salvage ready. Toggle fire focused. Fire left, fire right. Oh my, there's a lot of controls. Guess I need to hurry up. Uh-oh. Kill engines?
Engines offline.
Engines on?
Engines online. Launch.
Hey, there we go. Victory. Obstructing parking area, impounding vehicle? What? What vehicle?
You are blocking an active flight bay. Please vacate the vicinity.
I think I just lost. That sucks. I think I just lost my my C1. Dang it. You'll have to sell. Okay. Not a problem. Alright, this is gonna be quite the jump. Spool quantum drive.
Spooling quantum drive.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Tuna's fault. Let's go. let's go. Okay. We're going to a salvage claim. If it lets me. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Let's go. There we go. I don't know why my dude's looking down. And my free look's not working either. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's why. All right, spool quantum drive. Spool quantum drive.
Spooling quantum drive.
You got the mission. That's hilarious. Engage quantum drive. Or, not that gummit.
Spooling quantum drive.
I said the wrong thing. Oh, goodness. I don't get why I'm looking down. That's weird. There we go. If I wasn't so tired at this point, I would say, yeah, let's switch gears and go do the mission. But I'm getting really tired already. Oh. Which sucks. Like, I was really hoping to do that one today, but maybe tomorrow. I might do another stream tomorrow, and hopefully we can actually make some progress. But I'm getting really tired. So I figured we'd go ahead and do this salvage mission, and then we'll call it a night. And if you guys are wanting to, we can maybe hop on tomorrow and try to do the mission, the special one. So, is this the mission that they said that if you do it enough times that you get like a reward for it? Because I think it was the letter from the chairman. It was either that or something else that I read that it had to do with like Xeno threat, and they said that you get, if you do it enough times, or you get your whatever stripes they call. I can't remember the actual name. Um, but they said something along the lines that you'd get a reward for it. Oh, the F7A military grade? Oh. Is it just the opportunity to upgrade? Or do you actually get the ship? Like, do you still have to buy it, or is it kind of like the golden ticket situation where you're like you still had to do whatever the in-game thing was, but then you still had to spend real money to buy it? Oh, so you have to have the 7C before you. So somebody who doesn't have the F7C doesn't get to benefit from it then, I guess. I guess it's a discount. How much is the F7C? I probably can't afford it right now. I guess while I'm quantum traveling, I do need to set up my controls real quick. I might do this one mouse and keyboard just for the sake of time. Because I don't have the default controls are already established for it. Yeah. 175 US dollars. That, unfortunately, I cannot afford that. That would be nice, but like I've got to, in order to work my way up to that, I'm gonna have to start small, get the either the Aurora or something like that, and then over time be able to upgrade it to eventually get bigger ships like that. Yeah, one of these days, my plan will be to have two ships, I think. Two really decent sized ships. One would be the C1, and then eventually I would upgrade up to something either I haven't decided if I want to have something bigger than the C1 or if I want to have something smaller. I feel like I probably want something bigger because a lot of the smaller ships I could probably obtain what I need relatively quickly with in-game currency, so I probably would just want to upgrade up to something slightly bigger than the C1. May even just go ahead and get the bigger brother and get the C2 at some point, but that'll be way down the road. I still got to work on getting a good PC. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Like the benefits of having the small ship is faster claim times. That's another good point. Yeah, bigger ships are much slower in atmosphere. I just like the idea of having a wide range of different gameplay loops. And I don't know, maybe I should eventually upgrade to like the Reclaimer or something. Or, I mean, I could get the Vulture at some point. That might would be a good upgrade. Get bigger ships in game. Interesting. I mean, you're not wrong. That's a really good point. They're stupid expensive. All right, so how does this work? We made it here. Do I have to scan for the ship or ping it? Oh, there it is. Salvage mode.
Salvage mode activated.
Hey, that's cool. That worked out really nicely. Salvage mode.
Salvage mode activated.
Just seeing if that worked or not. Don't go too fast. The Vulture takes a long time to slow down. Oh, I gotcha. I'll stop going full speed right now. Oh, you weren't kidding. Holy cow. Turn and burn. That worked out. Slow down the speeds a bit. Thank you for letting me borrow your vulture. Getting a little close to me there, buddy. Salvage mode.
Salvage mode activated.
Alright, I do not fully remember how this works. I'm gonna use my mouse and keyboard. Alright, I gotta find the optimal distance if I remember right. A vulture is scavenging another vulture. That's hilarious. Cannibal. Oh, I done messed up. Actually, this might actually work out because now I can like just kind of stay in one place while it rotates. Maybe not. I don't know if this is any good to use. Oh no. I done messed up. Oh no. Oh no. It's getting worse. It's kind of hard to tell how close you are. Not gonna lie. I can't tell if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I'm like a spider spinning a web around my prey. I'm probably doing nothing to it. This is definitely a learning experience. Don't get too close. I mean, if I could find a way to spin a ship at a very slow rate, at the same time where it's not like constantly flying away from me, it may not be that bad of a strategy, because then you don't have to move your ship that much. But trying to stay on the ship long enough for it to salvage properly, because I do remember that in order for salvage to work, you want to stay on the same spot for a decent amount of time before moving on. Otherwise, you're not going to get all of the salvaged material. I do know that much. I might see if I can try to nudge it from... Oh yeah, I don't even know how to do that. They didn't even have munching the first time I've salvaged. I totally forgot about that. I'm gonna see if I can get it to stop moving. At the very least, stop spinning. Hey, here we go. I at least slowed it down. Yeah, that's the speed I was wanting. Because now I can actually stay on one spot for a lot longer time. What's the default munching key? Maybe it's Alt Y. If I munch it, does that go towards the remaining salvage bit? Or is it strictly hull scraping? I mean, you're not wrong. Only problem is I don't really like the hints. I like to either learn through experience or learn by being taught by somebody. The mission will complete if you munch it, but you don't get as much profit, right? Or is it just based on how much RMC you get, or whatever they call it? Also, how do I know if the hole is... Oh, there it is, the filler station. I'm not even close to being full. Just munch and move on to the next wreck if you want to be efficient. Oh, really? I mean, honestly, like, the vulture is probably the one of the hardest ones to scrape because of just how awkwardly designed it is in terms of like these big struts. It's probably like it's kind of hard to stay on the ship because of that. Does red mean it's been fully... I think that's what I'm understanding. I guess red means it's been fully stripped. Yeah, I think I'm understanding that correctly. So I guess if it has yellow outline, it still has stuff to strip. At least maybe from the angle. If I'm understanding it correctly. Let me get this one last little bit right here on the arm. I should be getting close to finishing this arm up. I mean, it's a very satisfying mechanic. Just seeing it just kind of melt away like Power Wash Simulator. I've never even played Power Wash Simulator, but I've heard it is therapeutic. All right, that's probably good there. So you said Alt Y? Maybe the left Alt Y? I guess let's go find out. Salvage. Cycles. Structural salvage modes. Is this the one I need? I'll just map it to 3 for now, I guess. I just picked something random. See what that does. Nothing. Left Alt W. Ah, yeah, I think that did it. There we go. Did I do it? Oh, that's how. Oh, I got way too close there, darn it. I lost a piece. Oh. Why, thank you. Uh-oh. There we go. Salvage mode.
Salvage mode activated.
You can go You can fly my ship home while I go sell if you want. Cool. Um, where should we go? Oh, M actually does it too. All right, see you later, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Like I said, yeah, I definitely want to hop on tomorrow. That's my intention, so I'll try to do that, and we'll maybe actually do that multi-step mission that time. Sell at area 18. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, we're super close to the Terra jump point. This is probably the closest I've actually been to any of the jump points. So, if you're gonna go to ArcCorp, I will quantum travel to L4, Arc L4. That should be relatively close. While I'm doing that, I can be a little bit more efficient here. You can just EVA. Okay, cool. While we're doing that, no comeback. So do I want to eject? I guess this. Hmm. There we go. Yay. Dang. I like this buffer system that they added because before it was so dumb how you had to do one box at a time. This is really nice that you can literally just have it just auto eject. Like, this feels nice, just being able to just quickly load up all these boxes like this. I see you. I'll finish getting all of these out, and then I'll store your, or I'll take your vulture to the station. Unless you're coming in. Welcome. What's up? What's up? Oh slash. How's my box stacking skills here? Oh, you know what? I probably should have paid attention to as to what was coming out. Now that I think about it. Because I know, like, if you sell something that is on the bottom, then it kind of messes up the sell. Oh, really? That's good to know. Hey, that was it. Are you riding with me, or are you gonna meet me at the station? Helps if you go through the right door.
Quantum fuel is at 50%.
Wait, where is the disengage quantum drive? Spool quantum drive?
Spooling quantum drive.
There we go. Let's go.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Let's go.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Disengage quantum drive. You know, this is probably my first time to ever come to this station. Not gonna lie. I rarely ever stop at these places.
Thank you, and please visit again.
These Lagrange points. Request landing.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear.
Landing gear down.
Camera. Boop. VTOL. VTOL mode. Oops. I think my pilot's license needs to be revoked. Cut engines. Kill engines. All right, we made it. Honestly, I kind of enjoyed that. That was fun. Like, I kind of liked the idea, or like, now that they've changed the buffer mode, I kind of like that. Not wait, successful landing. But yeah, no, like this kind of made me want to get me a vulture. So probably if we don't get wiped in 3.23, I might get me a vulture with the AUEC that I have. Because that was, I kind of liked that, going around and scraping the hole and then munching it. That was cool. And then like my favorite part was like while I was quantum traveling, I was able to get the boxes created. I thought that was really cool. Oh no. What timing. Wow. I hope you were able to I'm hoping you were able to get that back. That's hilarious timing. That is, wow. Well, I mean, that's one way to end a stream. Oh goodness. I do apologize, man. That was towards the end there. I was getting a little brutal in terms of I'm really tired. But no, that salvage was really cool. Like it's way better than the first implementation of it, because back whenever it first came out, I actually did test out the salvaging, and it was decent, but my biggest complaint was like dishing out the boxes. You had to do literally one box at a time, and there was no buffer. So I kind of like the fact that when you're on your way to go either sell the stuff or go to a Lagrange point like I just did, you can during that time get out of your chair, go over and start the process of making the boxes, and by the time you get to your destination, you will probably have filled up your entire vulture. And you'd probably the most optimal way of doing it would be I would say probably filling up half of the cargo space, maybe first. So like do a couple of salvaging things until you get enough SCUs to fill up half of the capacity, and go ahead and have those made. Then while you're on your way to a place to sell, you can then get out of your cockpit and start the process of making the boxes. And then by the time you get to your destination to sell, you can then finish filling up the rest of it and then have a few extra reserves here. I don't know, that it may be better to go ahead and fill it up completely and then just do basically two whole loads. Then you'd be probably, that might be the more optimal thing now that I think about it. But I don't know, it'd be interesting. But I definitely think that with in-game currency, if we don't get wiped in 3.23, I will probably, the next ship that I acquire will probably be the Vulture, because that was fun. So anyways, I'm getting sleepy. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It probably got a little boring there towards the end, just because I could definitely tell my energy level was dropping drastically. So I do apologize for that, and I hope you guys did enjoy this stream. And Dismer, if you are trying to get it or like talk to me via the YouTube chat, my phone died a while ago, so I haven't really been able to read those through that. So I do appreciate you stopping by and joining me on this adventure. I hope you had a good time, and I look forward to the next one. I don't know what time I will try to stream tomorrow, but the game plan is probably sometime mid to late afternoon, and then we'll go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. You guys take care. Bye.